If you're a fan of lemon citrusy flavor, you're gonna love these little berries. Let's talk about identification, some lookalikes you want to stay away from, and then how we use this little bush here at the homestead. So to identify this delightful little shrub, the first thing you're going to want to look for is these woody stalks. There's usually a dozen to 2 dozen of these woody stems that come from the root wad that makes up this shrub. The second thing you're going to want to look for are the alternating leaflets that go up the stem. Third, you're going to want to take a look at those leaflets. They'll have typically 2 small opposite leaflets and then a main leaflet coming in through the middle. These leaflets are very serrated and have almost a fuzzy look to them, and in fact feel fuzzy if you're brave enough to touch them. Do not fear to touch the leaves. In fact, if you rub them between your fingers to bruise that leaf, you can get that nice lemony smell that is concentrated in the fruits of the fragrant sumac. There's 2 main lookalikes that I want to bring to your attention. One is around here in our area of Missouri, and that is poison ivy. Now, the big difference between this shrub and poison ivy is a vine, and while it does have these 3 leaflets coming off of its vining stem, the leaves are much wider and they do not have those serrations. Next lookalike that we don't have in this area, but you might want to consider if you're in other areas of the country, is poison sumac. Poison sumac does not have these red fruiting bodies when the fruit is ripe. They will remain green or white and will never get this wonderful bright red color. There's 3 ways that we like to take advantage of this shrub here at the homestead. The first one is just to take the berries right off the bush and enjoy them freshly picked. The second thing we like to use this for is to make a tea, and you can do this one of 2 ways. One, you can take the berries in, wash them off, and then make a hot tea, maybe add a little honey. Or you can dry these berries, grind them up in your mortar and pestle, and then you can save them in your spice rack, and when you want to get them back out, you can mix them into a little lemon juice or a little lemonade to give it a little extra zest and a nice pink color. The last way you can take advantage of this sumac is through landscaping. This native plant has beautiful flowers in the spring. It has this very attractive fruit during the summer, and it has this really thick foliage that allows you to create a nice screen in your yard or a windbreak. Now, please excuse me as I go ahead and enjoy this tasty fruit. This is Sunny. Sunny says it's super you stayed until the end of the video, and that he hopes that you stick around for the next one. Okay, Sunny, chill out, man.